Well, you know, it's just a few weeks away, a couple weeks away for that matter. The Irish football team takes the field against San Diego State, and joining them inside Notre Dame Stadium is the fabled Notre Dame Marching Band. Photojournalist Derek Hughes captured the band of the Fighting Irish as it made its way through campus earlier this week.
It basically just signals the start of a new season, which for the band is always exciting.
This is a great year. We're going to make history this year because it's the 163rd year of the band and it's the 100th year of the Victory March. So we're going to celebrate the greatest of all fight songs.
This time of the year is so exciting. I'm sad that summer's over, but I don't want to be anywhere else besides here right now with marching band season and football coming up, so it's just exciting.
It's just like the beginning of Happy New Year for us. It's the spirit, it's the fabric of the university coming alive.
And that is a lot of fun. Over 500 band members in that band, and they will be taking to the field September 6th when they play San Diego State. It's going to be a great event.
Joel Skipper is live downtown South Bend with more this morning. Hi, Joel.
Hey, good morning, Tricia. Good morning, everyone. You know, for the past 13 years, the College Football Hall of Fame has really been a gem right here to downtown South Bend. And, you know, like you said, we've taken you all over the area for our one-tank trips. However, this week, you don't have to go far. We're staying right here to the College Football Hall of Fame. Here it is, more in our one-tank trip. South Bend is known nationally as the home of the Irish, but another football institution is only a stone's throw from the Golden Dome. It's the College Football Hall of Fame. But like most museums, this one is always changing. Marketing Director Becky Hayden wants visitors to know there is something here for everyone.
Everything in the museum for kids of, young age all the way up to adults, because there's so much to do. There's history, and then all the way from history to video games.
Here we are on the outside gridiron. You have 45 yards to play on. You have the bleachers, you have the goalposts, and you have the turf. But remember, most of the museum is below. Because beneath the field is more than 58,000 square feet of displays, exhibits, and many, many photos.
It's chronologically ordered, so you can start all the way back from 1869 to present-day football and learn the history of the game along with tidbits of what was going on in our country at that time.
There's a stadium-like theater where you can watch highlights of past games, but if you're tired of sitting, try your hand or foot at some football techniques, throws, and kicks in the interactive area for kids.
They can come in and they grab a scorecard and they can score themselves, so they can measure anything from how high they can jump, how fast they can run, how far they can throw, and if they can kick a field goal.
A video room invites you to predict what plays will be performed during some of the most popular past college games. Every year in July, it gets national exposure with the enshrinement festivities and Fan Fest parade. Professional players, past and present, take to the gridiron to polish their skills for the fans. However, the museum doesn't focus everything on the brawn of the game, but also the brains that got them there.
The Hall of Fame, along with the National Football Foundation, are all about academics in the sports world. So the museum showcases that.
With football season quickly approaching, it's time to grab the pigskin, play a little ball, and begin tailgating. It's pure Americana, and South Bend is lucky enough to have a permanent downtown reminder of just how sweet it is. And those Hall of Fame festivities for the Enshrinement Festival are today and tomorrow. A lot of people expected here. For a complete rundown in terms of the schedule, just head to our website, WNDU.com, and click on the big red bar.
Just because it's summer break doesn't mean students have to stop learning. That's why a trip to Chicago may be just what the brain needs. In tonight's One Tank Trip, our Joel Skipper takes us to the Museum of Science and Industry.
Nestled along the shore of Lake Michigan is what many call one of the most popular museums in the world, and more than 175 million people agree. Chicago's Museum of Science and Industry turned 75 years old this summer and continues to offer a one-of-a-kind experience to visitors of all ages.
For the past 75 years, we've really been inspiring and talking about industry and, bringing young people and old people together to learn about, career choices and about themselves.
As you enter this massive building, you're easily distracted. Full-size airplanes hang from the ceiling, where below a giant train set of Chicago zooms by. Both children and adults will learn about the world, possibly without even knowing it.
It seems pretty good. It's big and it looks really cool.
We just got here a little bit ago. So far, I've liked the part about recycling and different ways to help the environment.
The museum has temporary exhibits, and this summer's feature is all about glass. Original pieces from all over the world are on display, including works of art from famed glass artist Dale Chihuly.
We have anything from fiber optics and looking at how far light can travel through fiber optics, which have really propelled our communication age, to fiberglass, which is our insulation in our homes.
The glass in our furnace at 2,100 degrees is about the same consistency as honey.
Here you can catch demonstrations or just watch what it takes to make something so beautiful. Downstairs is where kids can take over and have a ball. Right now we are in the Idea Factory, which is a great place for kids. And by the way, kids 11 and under this summer, Monday through Friday, get in free with general admission. But in September, everyone gets in free general admission during the week.
It's working with physics and water and shapes and just really playing and learning about, math and physics just by playing. Another one of the amazing aspects to this huge museum is this. An actual U-505 submarine used in World War II. It is the real thing. It's not a replica. It's so big, this edition of the museum had to be built around it. From underground to above and outside, visitors can tour a green home. Literally almost everything about this home is energy efficient, even the paint. It was designed to fit on a Chicago City lot, so it's actually something that people could purchase, put in a lot that they have here in Chicago, and it's real, it's tangible. For 75 years, the Museum of Science and Industry has wowed people of all ages and shows no signs of slowing down. It's almost like a rebirth for the Chicago landmark, and it looks better than ever. We're always looking to the future, and we're always looking to inspire the next generation, and that's happening now, and it will be propelled throughout the next generations that have come to this museum. In Chicago, I'm Joel Skipper for One Tank Trips.
And for more information, you can log on to our website and click on the big red bar. Many would say they are the most feared breed of dog, but one Michiana woman is setting the record straight when it comes to pit bulls.
That's right. News Center 16's Joel Skipper has more on a dog that's changed the lives of others.
Karen Ice enjoys spending her days outside with her dog Katie, but knows the love she has for her dog's breed isn't shared by much of society. Katie is a pit bull.
I would trust this dog with my life. In fact, if something would happen to her, I would get another pit bull.
But to Karen, Katie is more than just a loving pet. After playtime, it's time to go to work.
Come on, let's go do some shopping, Kate.
This pit bull is a service dog. She's Karen's support, literally, when it comes for the two to go in public. Karen has multiple sclerosis and received Katie nearly 4 years ago, saving her from a fate all too common with pit bulls. Katie was part of a litter found at a drug lord's house. The runt of the litter, at just 7 weeks old, was being prepped to be a bait dog.
They rub raw meat on them and throw them into a little arena or pit. And then the other dogs learn to kill by killing that bait dog.
Karen adopted Katie with the help of Midwest assistance dogs, and it was there the bond began.
I sat on a chair. Katie came over to me. And so I picked her up, and she went to sleep under my chin. And I told my husband, I don't care what type of dog this is, I want her.
Ever since then, Katie has been by Karen's side, even becoming a hospice dog for the elderly. However, her favorite place to go is the supermarket, where she's spoiled, showered with attention.
Hi, Katie. Hi, sweetheart.
And gets her favorite cookies.
Come on, sweetie. Did you get your cookie, huh? Did you get your cookie, huh?
Karen says when she takes Katie into public places such as this grocery store, it's usually the kids that run up and want to play with Katie. However, the adults stand to the side and get nervous. Karen says her goal is to change their perspectives on pit bulls.
People sometimes see her and say, oh my gosh, that's a pit bull. And I say yes, yes, but she is gentle.
At home, Katie helps Karen with taking off her shoes and socks or pulling her wheelchair. Opening up the fridge or a cabinet can sometimes be painful for Karen, but Katie is eager to help, sometimes too eager.
Good girl. Good girl.
It's an unconventional bond, and one Karen hopes will break down stereotypes of this breed. A breed and a very special dog she owes her life to.
I feel like Katie and I are one. We're together all the time. She has been a miracle and a godsend to us. She cares for both of us.
In Elkhart, Joel Skipper, News Center 16.